You might not think it from the game's goofy humor and cartoony vibe, but Skulls of the Shogun evokes a sort of experience that's more Sun Tzu than Son Goku. Deviously simple yet tactically rich, this feudal Japanese romp by way of Seattle-based studio 17-Bit delivers a whimsical take on turn-based strategy, with plenty of depth and charm to match. Valiant General Akamoto was a peerless leader in life, but a sudden and lukewarm reception at the pearly gates made it clear that a few unresolved conflicts remained for the stalwart samurai. Seeking answers in the glorious afterlife promised to him, he embarks upon an amusingly written gag-filled campaign through the Misty Vale, with trouble and his loyal foot soldiers ever trailing his side. Though the game draws upon countless odds and ends, it's evident that its skeleton was assembled with a classic console strategy game in mind. Action proceeds turn by turn on maps dotted with scrappy undead warriors, punctuated by an opposing enemy general to match your own. Defeating these commanding units is the sole condition for victory, but more often than not, things are easier said than done amidst the game's deceptively complex framework. Mission-specific elements such as ambushes and deadly environmental hazards emphasize a malleable approach to strategy, while the very nature of the game's cutthroat combat demands thoughtful play in a never-ending battle for positioning and unit advantage. Much like chess pieces, Skulls of the Shogun's unit types serve a simple purpose that dovetail into grander schemes. The speedy yet overwhelmingly average cavalry do well at securing unit-producing shrines and rice paddies, while burly yet less mobile infantry units provide the perfect first line of defense in battles. Unlike chess, though, the rules go a little off the rails in service of the game's more interesting mechanics. Units in ranks form impenetrable spirit walls, protecting backline archers from harm, and most attacks carry some degree of knockback, which can be used strategically for quick and easy environmental kills. Then there are the skulls, which when eaten grant some life, but also consume your action for that turn. Chomping down 3, however, transforms your unit into a formidable demon version that can attack twice in one turn. There's a lot of meat on these bones when it comes to a satisfying strategy experience, and you'll often find interesting new challenges and perils waiting at every junction of Akamoto's journey. But the time spent raising your fellow armsmen is ultimately a fleeting one. At just 20 brief missions, you'll find passage to the afterlife sooner than you think. But tricky side objectives detailed at the end of each match provide some additional challenge for those seeking it. Competitive multiplayer, which supports up to 4 players online and off, brings an appreciable measure of longevity to the game as well, with a number of different ways to keep the war effort going. Cross-platform play with Windows 8, Windows Phone, and the Microsoft Surface is a nice bonus, along with play-by-mail style asynchronous play for those busy generals on the go. Providing a delightful glimpse of the past in more ways than one, Skulls of the Shogun is a tactical treat for fans of old-school Japanese-style strategy games. Equal parts quirky and complex, it only comes to prove that the glory days of this oft-forgotten genre aren't quite gone. See this and other GT shows and game reviews on the GT Originals iOS app, available now on the App Store.